So I'd like to be able to pickpocket.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. The lodge is here in the city.
Constellation, that's the group, alright. Oh, it does show us actually holding up the watch. Nice. That's so cool. Probably throw us right into a cutscene. No.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Requires key. Requires key. Only a latch key can lock. Alright.
You two keep going on. I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question. Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Yeah, I'll place it on the table there. First, though, kind of want to rummage through some of your stuff here. Be a little extra money. And it clears up your guys' space. Sandwich, excellent. Hopefully food can't actually go bad in my inventory. That thought just occurred to me.
Sorry, you have the artifact, right? Everyone is eager
We're all
to
waiting
see
on
it.
you.
Right, so I gotta place the artifact first.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Nice. 8,000 credits, Constellation pack added, Lodge key added. Permanently reduces fall damage by 5%. Nice.
I am at your service, Captain.
Skill bonuses
Captain,
from books.
Now that you are a
Permanent ones,
member
too.
of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Nice, okay. Manage your crew. View and change your assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Change Vasco's assignment to Frontier? Sure. Yep, so we got ship, current outpost, and outpost. So I wonder, the outpost system sounds awesome in this game. Sounds like what Fallout 4 tried, except even more expanded upon. But I'd love... I'm going outside now, apparently. I'd love to at least make a basic outpost on that first moon that we were on. Get some resources. Kind of learn the basics of it. Because otherwise we could wait until I find a more prosperous planet, but I don't want to waste materials on a new planet.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Let you guys read that.
Yes, Walter Stroud. I will.
So cool. Wait, are these digipicks? They're cred sticks. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes, the money. The money. I don't even know whose room this is, but the money. It's totally worth it. Because I'll need a lot of money to actually get some good crew members, it looks like. And to buy a better ship. I'm still so excited for that. I just know it's going to take a lot of time. Which is fine. I'll probably do like my friend will be. I'll probably do... Hey, they got one of these here. Nice. What I'll do is probably go to plants and try to explore them during recordings, and then when I think there's just resources and finishing some finite things up, then I'll go ahead and do some gathering of resources off recording. Well, I know there's nothing special that you guys will be missing. Yes. That was something I was looking for. Water? Just a sports bottle. Ah. Solar Frontier games. Is that something I can... Okay. Okay, it's an own bed. Good. I was gonna say, if I can just sleep in any bed... What's the point?
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it? Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo. Theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not going to rule it out just yet. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Interesting. So a greedy company, where eventually he went and talked with the guy, and then he got into this group with them. I'm sorry I may be making your room look barren, but I need the cash. How many rooms are there? Holy crap. Out of curiosity, let's put all those in notes. I think it does. Mark watch case. Storage. Wait, is this my room? Also, is this a boardroom? Huh. They really are a legitimate group. And I kind of wonder, where is Barrett's room? Well, one would be Barrett's room. How will I know? Ooh, weapon case. Unlock inaccessible. Inaccessible? Okay, how many rooms have we not checked out here? A little storage off from someone's room? Oh, from this one. Okay, I've been in here. Alright, I think I've been in every room. Nope, not this one. Ooh. You know, one thing that just crossed my mind is I wonder if they'll actually say or do something differently because of some of the stuff I took off or out from their rooms.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. We're most well known for ship manufacturing. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Goodbye.
Interesting. And then, don't know if you guys saw, but the activities popped up for basically building and modifying. Cooking station. Oh, that's cool. Alien jerky. Membrane and nutrient. Bread, nutrient, fiber. Water. Huh. Cool. So what's back here? Oh, that swings back into... Okay. That's a little drinking area.
What to do around here, you know? I know you too well to believe that. You've got to have a line on something.
Greetings, Captain.
There's a chance that a 15th century edition of Aquinas' Summa Theologica is out there. I've been asking a few questions in my spare time.
Let's go ahead and do those activities while we're here. Craft or modify an item.
Well, best of luck.
Oh, we have to go downstairs. I see. Ah, workshop down here. Different workstations. Whose room is this? Forever Human. February 2nd. 2 dates for Darla. More plushies. Wonder if I could use or trade those for something. Toxin from the storage. Nice. What's over here? Just more storage? The well. What's the well? Is this out on planet or? More sewers. So, we're... This is intriguing. I don't see any enemies, so that's a good sign. Where are we coming up at? Door locked, requires key. But yes, but where are we? I just went underneath and around. I'm kind of surprised I was able to get around that. Honestly, thought it would stop me. Nope. Nope, it lets me do my thing. That's awesome. That's awesome, Bethesda. I did not mean that sarcastically. Gives you different options. Okay, so that's that. Door locked. Master, of course. Lockpicking will also be another skill I want to get up. So many skills I want to get up so I can just access the stuff now. What's this? Weapon rack? Spacesuit workbench. Constellation pack. So how can I modify it? Mods. What kind of pack it is. If it's balanced, basic. No boost pack. Power. Skip capacity, boost pack. Low duration, high intensity output, sacrificing boost height for mobility. Kind of mods. Emergency aid. Sedative. Heart plus. Trauma pack. Skin, default skin. Requires no components to install? Sure. Required research, helmet mods 3. Okay. Alright. So if I want to do upgrades, I have to get those skills. Is it still on that activity? Complete a research project. Hopefully I can complete a research project. Wait, what? Constellation mission board. Interesting. Explore, survey. Very interesting. Industrial workbench. Industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. The raw resources used for manufactured components can be acquired from planets and moons by starting an outpost and setting up resource extractors. More advanced manufactured components can be created from fabricators at an outpost. Interesting. Oh, wait, actually, let's go back into that for a sec. Now, is it only resources? Yeah, let's check where that mag pressure thing is located under. It's gotta be under resources then, right? What? Well, let me check on the ship then. Cargo hold. Okay, good. Good. So miscellaneous is stuff I can just sell. That was my biggest worry. Weapon workbench. Mod, optic, muzzle, magazine, battery, cover, internal receiver, skin, Constellation. That looks cool. Standard battery, Out of curiosity, do I have to have a certain skill to be able to make outposts? Kind of one of the things I have to know. Construct, improve, outpost modules. Research digital modules at research lab. Spacesuit scanning. Geology, medicine, research methods, surveying. Yeah, okay. So what I'm planning on doing, so I'll probably end this recording soon.
Captain, hello.
We'll be
satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
But first, I've already been down here. Just want to see if I missed anything. Oh, another cooking station. Nice. Pharmaceutical lab. Let's go talk with that one girl, and then Sarah. Yep, this girl here. Then we'll talk with Sarah.
It's been quieter around
hopefully I
here
can do
ever
an
since
outpost.
Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Can I help?
Oh, it would have been good to know that she actually gives a tour after I already explored everything. Nice paintings, though. Wonder who all of them are. Did I talk to this guy?
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now...
So this is the bar.
Well,
Usually no tender, so help
clearly
yourself.
money well
Within reason,
spent.
of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
I bet I have more people to help and talk with. I wonder which one I'm getting then. Probably the one with the inaccessible cases, I would assume.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Nice. Ah, so it's the one with storage. Okay. I'll take it. So if it means no one will be taking my stuff, I could use that, so I'll take it. Yoink. Alright, now let's go talk with Sarah. Then let's see if we can set up an outpost. I'd love to set one up.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home.
Macedonia. Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.